Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today we have Spinosaurus TLC. Here we are, the giant semi-aquatic finally has a new look, and oh man, I am so excited for this. So anyway, if you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get rid of all of that jazz and we'll get straight into this. So, starting off with the new set animation. Oh, look at it! New sleep animation. That's perfect. Alderon, that's perfect. And now we get onto the new model. So this is the default subspecies. Here's the default skin. There you go. It looks pretty cool, but I'm going to swap back to my skin. We will go through all the skins. But here's the default sub, and as you can see, the sail flaps, kind of. The sail actually has physics. And then here's the second sub, 20% swim stamina. A bit of a weird-looking sail, but I think that's cool. And then we have the 5% armor sub. Look at that boy! Look at it! Ooh, man, it gets such a big paddle tail! Oh my god. But anyway, we have got more to look through. So, let's have a look at what Spino has for abilities and animations and everything. So, we open the ability menu and we have passives. Nictator Membrane. Gain the ability to dive underwater and increase water mobility. See clearer when underwater during fog and rainstorms. Also passively tracks the distance to the nearest fish within 100 meters. Pretty cool. Then we have Ironclad. 10% increased armor. So you just get armor for no reason now, just passive armor. Then we have got head. We've got bite, causes medium damage. Let's see the animation. Whoa, okay. That is quick. That is very snappy. Oh, also look at the teeth. Oh my god, the teeth on Spino are wild. But that is the bite. Then we have Snapjaw. A wind-up attack applying 1 stack of Sliced debuff, adding 2 stacks instead of 1 if you're wet. Sliced reduces the movement speed of a target by 2%, stacks up to 5, so a maximum of 10% speed debuff. And upon reaching 5 stacks, they gain immunity from any more stacks for 5 minutes. So that's pretty cool. Let's have a look at what it looks like. Whoa! Oh my god! The sound as well, I love that. Oh, I like that. Man, I was worried this was going to be Suko 2.0, but it does not look like it. Then we have Lunging Snap. Activate while swimming to dart forward and land a bite. Deals 35% increased damage if underwater. Can be used as a regular bite outside of water. Oh, so on land it's just like a quick snap, and then we go into the water. Whoa, okay, and the cooldown's different as well. Also, we're going to have a look at the new moving animations very soon, but right now I just want to get the abilities out of the way with. Alright, that's pretty cool, I like that. Then, actually, we'll leave that on. Then we have Senses. Patient Lurking. 50% increased oxygen recovery, 50% decreased oxygen drain, and 20% increased damage while underwater. That's really good. Shockwave. Area of effect attacks now have 25% increased range. Area of effect attacks deal 50% reduced damage to group members. Okay, so Spino still has an AoE attack. And Waterborne. While wet on land, gain up to 3 times acceleration and 10% armor based on your wetness amount. Makes you dry out slower on outside of water. And 15% increased stamina recovery rate while swimming. Okay, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that acceleration. Oh man, okay, so instantly just max acceleration. That is pretty cool, I like that. Next we've got Front Limb, Claw Attack. Claw Attack that causes medium damage. Let's have a look at it. Oh, they made it better. It does look very Suko-esque. I'll give it that. Hold on, there's a rock in my way. Oh, this rock, no! What? Okay, right, but anyway, it looks very Suko-esque, but it makes Spino noises. Then we've got Claw Slam. Oh, I'm actually out of marks. Fix that problem. Right. Anyway, Claw Slam. Slam your claws into the ground repeatedly, dealing damage in an area of effect. So that's an AoE attack. Continuously drains stamina while active, deals knockback, and can be interrupted by knockback. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Oh my god, okay. So you can cancel that whenever. It does knock back, has a big AoE, uses a bit of stamina, long cooldown. That's pretty cool. I like that though. Then we have Drench Strike. Causes a claw attack that causes medium damage, deals 65% increased damage if you are wet, and applies a slice debuff if you are dry. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look at this animation. Oh, okay. I don't really like the noise for that. It's just like generic breathing, but it's cool. Cool animation. I still think the regular claw actually, I'm not sure anymore. I don't know which one might be the best. Next up, we have diets. Fisher, Hypercarnivore, and Scavenger. None of those have changed. Hides. Bright Sail. Increase your armor up to 15% if inflicted with bleed, venom, toxin, poison, or fracture. Scales based on the stats amount. Does not stack for multiple stats effects. So let's say I have a full amount of bone break or fracture. I get 15% armor. And then as that ticks down, I get less and less. But you can't stack it with you can't get 30% armor if you have bleed, venom, both together or something like that. Solar powered. While it is day, increase stamina recovery by 50%, while it is night, increase armor by 10. How much armor can you give this thing? Whoa. 10% passively. Then we get where was it? Where was it? Is it just there? Is that it? Okay, so we get 10% passively, another 10% from this, and then 5% from the sub. That's 25% already. Then Streamline, 15% increased swim speed, 50% health. Ooh, increased health recovery rate while diving. I like that. That's good. So you can passively get, with the Bright Sail, you can get 30% armor. With this, 25%. Okay. That's with the sub and everything. Back limb, lunge forward when in water deals no damage. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Have a look at the little lunge. Dude, I love this Spino now. Oh my god. And here is the lunge. Yeah, it's just a nice casual lunge. And then we have Tail Strider. While wet on land, gain 35% increased stamina recovery rate. Depends on your wetness amount. Oh my god, the stam recovery is going to be insane on Spino. You can have 35%, mix it with another 50% during the day. Oh my god. Then we have Tail. We've got Sweep, an attack that causes high damage, deals knockback if in water. So in the water it does knockback, but on land it does not. So let's have a look at in the water. Okay, 6-second cooldown, and it just looks like a normal Tail attack. What about if we move onto land? Let's have a look at this. Oh, it looks the same here, same cooldown. So it just doesn't do knockback on land. And Undertow. Swing your tail to create a water vortex that creates a medium area of effect, damaging all nearby dinosaurs and pulling players towards you. Usable on land as a normal area of effect attack, dealing knockback. What? They gave it a tail slam! They gave Spinosaurus a tail slam. I don't like it because it's not realism, but this game is not realistic. That looked cool as hell. Oh my god, let's have a look at it again. Dude! The size of that AoE is insane! Oh my god, Spino might actually be the new best Apex. T-Rex has nothing on this. Oh my god. Hello, little critter. Let's have a look at it in the water. What? It actually creates a vortex! What is this, like, Genshin Impact MMOR ability? Oh my god, that's pretty cool, though. That's goddamn amazing. I like that. Then next up, we've got Voice. We've got 2 here. Dazing Bellows. Your area effect attacks now apply dazed for 60 seconds? Wait. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought that was 60 seconds of dazed. No. Your attacks just apply dazed for the 60-second duration. So whilst this is active, you do dazed. Okay. I was going to say, if it was applied for 60 seconds, that would be insane. Anyway, while dazed, targets have reduced movement speed by 5% and cannot use active abilities. Targets can only be dazed every 20 seconds. They've changed that in this update, however, from 20 to 40. I will cover that in my next video, where I go over this update. But they've changed it from 20 to 40. So that description is wrong. But you can slow people by up to 15% so far. Let's listen to its sounds. Okay. That's not too insane, actually. That's okay, but that means I do daze now. Dude, Spino is the AoE king. Oh my god, that's insane. And let's have a look at the last one, Rallying Call. A call that increases group members' armors by 25%. Wait, why can Spino have so much armor? Wait. We can have up to a max of... What? No, hold on. 55% armor? So this, with the subspecies, instantly 30%. This is another 40... That makes 45, and then this passive makes 55. Max armor Spino is 55% armor? Are you kidding? Why? Why, Alderon? Why? Anyway, here is the second voice call. That looked cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, I should have checked this earlier. I was just checking. Does it go quadruped when it crouches? It does not go quadruped. But that's a cool crouch. Anyway, now that we've got the abilities out of the way, we can get on to animations. So, here is the new walk. Pretty cool, I like that. Then we have a trot and a sprint. Dude, I love that sprint. Why did they put so much effort into Spino? Then we have a new swimming trot. It's just a casual swim. And then a sprint swim in the water. Okay, I like that. I love that, actually. Oh my god, the tail. The tail, they've done such good job with the tail. Oh my god, Spino, Alderon must love you. And onto the vocal ability, well, vocal animations. Here's the broadcast. Oh my god, let's have a look at that again. That's amazing. Oh my god, I love it. Then we have the friendly. Much nicer than before. The threaten. Ooh, Spino. Oh my god. Dude, I love that. And then the distress call. Oh my god, it does a quick turn. Let's have a look at that again. Oh, I like that. And the regular call, which you'd hear if you typed in chat. Did they change that? I think they changed that sound. But that's a cool animation. I still like that. Good job, Alderon. And the look around. Dude. Dude, look at it. Look at that. Where the way it moves its tail. Let's have a look from this point of view. Dude, look at this. Oh my god. Alderon Games. They knew what to do with Spino. And then we have the shake. You know, I'm glad they kept that sound. That was one of my favorite Spino sounds. And a little scratch. No, it's not a scratch. It's a display emote. Are you kidding? Holy voice crack. No, that was the shake again. Whoops, my bad. Wait, we have a display emote? What is this? Well, I think I know what the thumbnail is going to be. But oh my god, that's amazing. Now, they did also say that they changed a lot of the skin, so we'll quickly cover those. And then I think that's this video done, because oh my god, let's just set these to the defaults. So that's the new default skin for the male. Here's the female. I really like that. Then we have Anaconda if you bought the pack. There it is. Then we have Swamp, Water Dragon, Autumn, Pine Stripe or Pinstripe, Burnt Umber, King of Egypt, Ice Spot, Cracked, Iona, Splotched, Eye of the Tiger, Blue Coral, Albino, Melanistic, Bacca, and then the Bug Tracker skin. But hey ho. Oh my god, Spinosaurus TLC is ridiculous! I love it. I love it so much. Hold on. I clapped for Alderon, but my mic didn't pick it up. But oh my god. Anyway, so if you have enjoyed this video and you are new here, make sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to join Discord, which will be in the description below. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.